when you deal with narcissists and manipulators, especially since you were a kid, it takes a toll on your mental health, and it takes a toll on your self-identity as well. In a space where you dealt with that since you were a kid, whether that be, somebody that you had to grow up with, like your mom or your dad or your siblings, it puts you in a space of not truly understanding your identity, and it puts you in a space of trying to make other people understand it and trying to force them to understand you, instead of you understanding that you are the person that needs to understand you, and you are the person that needs to take your power and your energy back from those situations. Because when you grow up with a narcissist or a manipulator, they put in your mind that they are your source of identity. They put in your mind that they are the person that you need to make sure that you run everything by them, especially when it's like you trying to stand in your truth. They put in your mind that you have to run it by them and make sure first that that is okay with them. And when you separate yourself from that, when you start to choose yourself and love yourself, that makes them very uncomfortable. And if you know narcissists or manipulators traits, when you do that, when you walk away from them, they want to make sure that everyone knows that it wasn't their fault. They want to make sure that they are getting the validation that you were giving them before you decided to leave, before you decided to find yourself and love yourself. So they do a smear campaign on your name and make sure that everyone knows that it wasn't their fault and it was all your fault, even if they have to make up lies to feel better about themselves. And so because you were in that situation for so long and you ran by them your self-identity every step of the way, and because you wanted to get their approval and you needed their validation, it's a space in you that wants to do it again. It's a space in you that makes you want to prove people wrong and tell people who you really are. But I think it's important to understand that, like, the most powerful thing you can do when it comes to a narcissist or a manipulator is understand yourself and understand that to take your power completely away from them and to take your energy completely away from them and allow yourself to just stand in your truth and allow yourself to work on yourself and do the shadow work, and also not only just stay in the shadow work and stay in the healing process, but also see your light and take